Hello everyone, a big welcome back to my channel. Today I gotta get my hair did. Obviously earlier on today I did my roots. As you can see, I've got some weird gingery mess going on. That is so that I can refresh my hair colour and stick some blue on it. I usually use Manic Panic's or Directions blue. This time however I wanted to give this a try and I thought I would document the process to let you know how it goes. It's Charecroft Live Ultra Bright or Pastel kit in turquoise, which is 096. I don't tend to often gravitate towards shop dyes like box dyes because I just think they're a lot more damaging for your hair. So it comes in a tube like this and you basically plonk it on your hair. It's really as simple as that. You get 2 packs of conditioner. I think you're supposed to get 2 packs. Maybe they just gave me 2 because my hair feels like crap. Whilst I am doing this, I decided it might be fun to chat YouTube and discuss some people I'm loving on YouTube at the moment, because that is something I rarely talk about and people ask me quite a bit, what YouTubers do you watch? Don't forget your old towel that you put around your shoulders so you don't get any dye on your fabulous shirts, and gloves so you don't get any dye on your fabulous hands. Ugh. I feel like a dentist right now. Actually I had 2 options. I could either get this one or a dark blue one, but I wanted to gravitate towards turquoise because that's the colour blue fades to anyway, so I may as well work on that colour. Oh, it's so difficult to put your hair out with gloves on. Obviously you're going to need a pot and a brush to do this. So blue, obviously. The best thing about it coming in that pot is that you can, you know, screw it up afterwards and go back to it. Like, you don't have to use all of it if you don't want to. So I felt that it would be fun to talk about YouTubers that I've been loving, people that have just been really encouraging me and inspiring me to make videos, because that's like the biggest area for me to get inspiration from, you know, watching people who are doing the same thing as me. When I feel stuck in a rut, I have a look to see what everyone else is up to and what everyone else is loving. I'm not saying I copy people, I just get very inspired by people. A couple of YouTubers that I'm personally very obsessed with at the moment and I just keep gravitating back towards is Tessa and Dodie. I've watched Tessa for years, but like only on and off, and recently she's just churning out the best of the best content. They're just so similar to each other. They are both very talented human beings. I just love the art that Tessa uploads. I just think she's a very inspiring woman. I don't know, you gotta give her credit for that, for like expressing herself in a very unique way. I just think her video style is very unique, ahead of everyone else. She kind of like doesn't really follow the crowd, which I think is really cool. And I know that ASMR is like a big hype on YouTube at the moment, and I feel like Dodie's videos are just ASMR for my whole entire human body. What is that? What did I just say? There's something about her videos that are very calming. She has one of those voices that just kind of put you at ease. I think I fancy her like in so many different levels. Even though she works really hard, she's not a try hard, and that's what makes Dodie so great. Melanie Murphy is another YouTuber that I'm really digging at the moment. She just has one of those nice voices as well. I really admire people with nice voices. I guess it's just because if I'm watching YouTubers for like 60% of my day, I'm not going to want to listen to someone who has a really annoying voice. I also like the topics she decides to talk about. She's very artsy, so she's got like a nice feel to her videos, and she's real. Once again, I respect YouTubers that keep it real. Yo. She doesn't mind talking about masturbation. She doesn't mind talking about vagina. Who doesn't want to talk about vagina? Talking of real, Helen Anderson. I don't really know what just happened then, but we're just gonna carry on like everything's okay. Helen Anderson is one of the realest YouTubers out there, and I just like how she doesn't really give a damn what people think. Well, she does, but like, she gives a shit, but she doesn't let that stop her from being true to who she is. And I feel like I can relate to her a lot, because some of the things she rants about, or when she's just having like a bad day and she's vlogging it, I feel myself being like, oh, finally someone said it. Bubs Beauty is a vlogger that I've recently gotten into. Her videos have just been so lovely to put on. They are just so cute and like adorable. She videos parts of her day and puts it into a video. I guess that's what a vlog is, right? Her style is very different to the average vlogger. Kind of feels like you're chatting to a friend, and I like how she has this kooky side to her. She's very cute and like sweet, but then she's got this weird double personality thing going on, which I dig. A YouTuber that I only just stumbled across the other day was Ashley / something which I cannot remember, but obviously I'm leaving a link to all these people in the description. But she is just the most beautiful like human being I think I've ever witnessed. I think I was looking at like bright makeup looks or something, and she came up and I was like, she's so gorgeous, and she does really obnoxious eye makeup and I dig that shit. She's very talented as a video maker and editor, and she just knows how to make a video look like this. Amazing Phil cannot make a video without me watching it, because he's old school YouTuber. He kind of brings me back the old YouTube feels when I see that he's uploaded, because he's just stuck to the old way of vlogging. Nowadays I don't think people still vlog in the same style as Amazing Phil does, when he just sits and chats about like his day, like, you know, his week. I think that's cool, and I miss that on YouTube, and it's sad that it's not really around anymore. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, because I don't do that, but that hair dye was so shocking. It was just too thick. Maybe I should have added conditioner. So I'm using a bit of my Manic Panic, and I'm gonna mix it with it. God knows how my hair's gonna turn out. Bri / Bri. Talent. Pure and utter talent. Oh, that's so much better. It's just wet. Like, I can work with wet a bit better. Obviously he's kind of, I think I'm about to use the word gravitated for the third time in this video. Gravitated, but away from YouTube to work on his music, which is totally like amazing. I just think he's so lovely. I love genuinity. Is that even a word? Met him once. He was sweet as a nut. Hannah Witten and Lacey Green, they talk about taboo topics and sex and vagina and penis and everything that I think should be discussed more. Yay for sexual health YouTubers, or just YouTubers who have balls. Not literally balls, but guts. Maybe that was the right word to use. Vaginas are tougher than balls, technically. Kira Rose. She has a channel very similar to mine, although mine's like the pound shop version of hers. But she just kind of makes a bit of everything. I like that her channel has variety. Mainly her hair just slays my life. She can make a good video too. Like, she knows her stuff. Oh, nuts. Got this on my top. There's this YouTuber that I also recently found that I also fancy the pants off. Is this weird? This is just me confessing my love. Her name's Miss is it Rosie or Rose? I watch her sometimes and just kind of freeze for like the whole video and just take in her beauty, because she's just such a delicate little precious flower, and I want to pick her up and hold her and tell her everything's gonna be okay. She's lush, and redheads are lush. Scholar, we collaborated yonks ago now, but she has been a really top YouTuber for me recently, because I think she's one of those people that make me want to start filming when I watch her, because I'm like, yeah, you see her having such a good time doing it. Hate is a strong word. I wouldn't like to say that I ever hate anyone. I don't want to be saying any names right now, but Anision. And I'm not particularly enjoying Trisha Paytas too much. I don't know how many of you know her, but you've probably heard me talk about her on my channel before. I was really loving what she was making at one point because she's just like so dramatic. It's incredible. And I know she's not genuine. I didn't like watching her for the sake of like being inspired by her. I didn't want to be anything like her, but she was just so funny to watch. However, she's just become really frustrating recently. Her videos are getting like more and more desperate for attention. Oh, I'm such a bitch. Ta-da! The hair dyeing process is complete. I am so lucky that this didn't go patchy, guys. Just a recommendation, if you're using that hair dye I was using, add conditioner to it, because not only is it really thick and hard to mush around on your head, there isn't a lot of it. So add conditioner to that thing, because it's very thick and it's nowhere near as conditioning as my Manic Panic / Directions, which is the dye I use all the time. I don't know why I decided to change hair dye brand. I'm going back to Manic Panic, I'm not going to lie. As like, I feel like the Manic Panic brand is just more smushy, like it's more wet, and I like hair dye that's wet because I feel like it's getting everywhere. I probably won't be going back to it anytime soon. I love the colour it gives me though. I may find a turquoisey Manic Panic bottle in the future to kind of transform into like a turquoise world instead of a blue, which might be a bit fun. So yeah, I got in a bit of a panic because I was like frantically looking around for any blue bottles I had in my room. I was literally shoving anything I had in my room that was blue and that was dye, and I was plonking it on my head. So I'm so lucky that this didn't turn out patchy. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I will see you for tomorrow's video. In the meantime, I am on social media such as Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. Like this video if this is the sort of thing you like. Subscribe to my channel to be notified when I make that new video. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys.